Okay, hopefully a quick video on how to set up Virpil axis as a joystick button or buttons. In this case, I'm going to use the little lever on the right side of the throttle on my Virpil throttle to activate and deactivate my Speedbrake. And it's an axis only by default, but I can add buttons to the end of each range. One thing that I don't want to do is assign the end ranges to the full end ranges, because if I push it forward all the way and just leave it there, it's going to continue to press the button. And that could interfere with some other things I've found, and depending upon, what else you've got mapped. And so what we're going to do is we're going to map ranges from 5% to 25%. And then on the other end, we're going to go 75 to 95%. So let's take a look at how to do that. First, we're going to figure out which axis we want to do. It's this one right here. That's my lever. And so we're going to be adjusting axis 3 for both of these. And we're going to go from 5 to 25. And then we'll go 75 to 95. And again, you'll see how that'll work. All right. So now we're going to save this. And now we're going to go, we'll let it reload again. And then we'll go to the buttons. And we have, we're only halfway there. So you can see now if I push this forward, it'll activate that button. And it only activates as I'm continuing to push forward, and then it stops the last 5%. That's what I want. And then it's going to repeat the same thing at the other end. Alright, so we're going to pick a couple of buttons here, not in use. Button 24, which is the logic button. This is my physical button. You need logic buttons for Windows to see it. So I'll double click here, and I'm just going to push forward. That's going to be my forward one. I'll save it. I'm going to double click here, and I'm going to go aft, and I'm going to save that. Now don't forget to save it here, like I've done, and then it doesn't work. I already have DCS running, which means it may not work. It's kind of funny on how it reads joysticks. And I've got the dynamic access turned off because that causes stuttering. So we can close this, and we'll just resume this, and let's just see now. Yeah, all right, it's still working. So, and let me show you what I have mapped to that. So here's my Speedbrake, and I want step aft and step forward. What that does, with one press of the button, press and release, it will raise the Speedbrake. Aft will raise it all the way up. And, if you just press it for a second, release it, it'll raise it all the way up. And another press, which actually we'll be doing, won't do anything because it's already all the way up. And so this is, we can't control, well, maybe you can, I don't know how. We can't control the direction of the motion so that it only activates when you're coming down or only activates when you're going up. We could do that with Joystick Gremlin if we wanted to, but no need for this particular function. So step out, step forward. And so what I'll do is I'll push it, and I'll push it forward all the way to the detent and immediately return it back to center. It's back to center, it continues. Then I'll do the same thing for the aft, and it's going to close it all the way. If I want to use this physical location to help me remember where it is, because I don't see an indicator in the aircraft, then I can just push it forward and leave it, and it's not pressing and hold the button because it's all the way at the detent. And the same goes for the aft. So there you have it.